Hey everybody, this is Spoony Bart again. We are going to move on with Cyber Shadow into Chapter 3, Mecha City Ruins. I love this track. I mean, it's true of all the tracks in the game, basically, but this is a really good one. I looked up who did the composition in this game, and it's Enrique Martin is his name. He also goes by Pentadrangle or Pentandrigal, or I'm trying really hard not to say it like I'm really old, but I don't think I have it in me. So anyway, he's got stuff on Spotify, Facebook, YouTube. So go check it out if you like this music. And I also, not to just totally seriously, okay, I'm getting distracted. So, the other person who worked on this game, who designed it and wrote it, is, I'm going to butcher this name, but it's Arnie Hunziker. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. But I felt like, I mean, the game is smooth, it plays good, it looks good, it's got a good story. So they both deserve a lot of, all the credit in the world for this. So okay. So we got Rising Flame now. Very helpful. Alright, let's try to focus so I don't screw that. I love these guys. Oh yeah. I've suddenly run out of things to talk about. What do we got here? Oh yeah. Okay, so this is probably my favorite tool in the whole game, the Swag Blade. It is just extremely fun. So it not only does it swing around you so that you can deal with enemies at a distance above and below you, but you can hit it forward. It's just a lot of fun to play with. Come on. Come on. There you go. I wish you could have this, like, throughout the entire game. It's one of my favorites. It's probably my favorite one of the entire game. Why am I... Okay. Oh, good. I need this. If anyone finds this, that madman Trojan killed one of our clan in an experiment. All that remains of our friend's essence was trapped in this container. My mission to retrieve it was successful, but if I should fail, please see to it that it reaches the master. My training isn't even complete, yet here I lie, broken. Will my essence travel home to the ethos, or dissipate into nothingness? I'm out of supplies, so I'll find out soon enough. So why am I doing this? God, I love this thing. So for a long time, when I realized that like Twitch was a thing and people had YouTube videos where people would watch, you could watch other people play video games, I was like, why on earth would anyone want to do that? Like, play a video game? Yeah, sure. Why would anyone watch somebody play a video game? And then the Pixel remasters for Final Fantasy came out, and I'm not exactly sure why. So, okay, now that is dropped, we can come back here and grab a new Swag Blade anytime and move upward. So anyway, the new Pixel remasters came out. I played Final Fantasy when I was young. Most of them. Certainly, I was playing Final Fantasy 2 back when, well, I was playing Final Fantasy 4 back when it was called Final Fantasy 2 here in America, and loved it. Just played it all the time. I mean, I think that damn game taught me how to read, basically. No, not really, but it certainly helped, I'm sure. So, the Pixel remasters came out, and naturally I was interested. It's harder to play. Sometimes it's harder to get a hold of some of those earlier games. I know they have Game Boy Advance versions and stuff like that, but I don't know. Once I got a Switch, I realized that they were all there. You could play all like 1 through 6 again, remastered version. And new Swag Blade, yes please. Whoops, sorry. So I was like, I'm not exactly sure why, I don't remember, but there was a YouTuber named Dansgo8, DANSG08. And I found myself watching him play FF6 because I was intrigued by the idea of, so that is the Blade Extend, and I don't want to trade my Swag Blade for that, so I'm gonna keep this. Oh, poop. But I was intrigued by the idea of, I played Final Fantasy VI before, but it was kind of fun to vicariously watch him go through the game for the very first time as a blind run. And it was really entertaining. He does a great job. He's got really quality videos. So I recommend, he does lots of Final Fantasy, he does a lot of other stuff too. So if you're into that sort of stuff, you should go check him out. There's also another one named Masked Matador, who's really, they went through all the Pixel remasters. He went through all the Pixel remasters and really shows you how to get like 100% of everything. So if that's what you're wanting to do, look no further. So plug those two guys. So, but anyway, after I watched him do Final Fantasy VI and Final Fantasy V, I was like, man, this is actually, for the first time I was like, this is actually not as boring as I expected it to be. Watching somebody go through it. And so I was like, maybe it would be fun to do it myself. So here we are. That's kind of why I'm doing this now. So now that I've hit that switch, and we've lowered this down, so once again I can come back, get a new Swag Blade if I need to, refill my health, SP. So let's move onward. Okay, this is a cool part of the game. Their leader controls a weapon high in the clouds. Anywhere under the open sky is unsafe. I must stay hidden indoors. We've got these little mine things here. If you notice, there's the way that the lights are flashing indicates the direction of that the flames will move once you get too close. So you can see the city's on fire back there. So, I mean, I'm not a city planner, but that doesn't seem like a great setup. But I don't know, it's just, I enjoyed it. And I also enjoyed the idea of, and when it was kind of nice to just have something playing where, you know, it's just regular person playing or doing something that you love. Okay, so now we have sky lasers. Let's try to pay a bit more attention here. You know, pay attention to dying. Anyway, but now we don't have to go through all this section again. I can just go straight up, but I wanted to get that. Alright, let's try to do better, shall we? Especially if, I mean, I don't know how it is for everyone else, but, you know, when you get to a certain age, it's difficult to make friends, and I'm kind of a, I don't know, kind of a, not really a recluse, but I don't, that was dumb. I don't know, I don't hang out with a lot of people all that much. And so it's kind of nice to have the illusion of friends. I guess I should say that. I could say that. Anyway, it's just kind of nice to listen to people do things that, experience things that you love. Attention all civilians, this is an automated transmission. The city and surrounding islands have been secured with a safety perimeter. Please evacuate via train transit. Isn't it wonderful? I love this thing. Alright, we're going to have more sky lasers here, and... Whoops. Thought I could get away with that, but it's okay. Hold on. I'm pretty sure I get another swag blade here. So that's good. I will purchase it. Thank you very much. Yep, still got it. Alright, boss time. This guy's not too crazy tough. Like a war tank or something. So he's not too tough, as you can see. Pretty simple, really. Alright, let's try that again, shall we? So I already got... These things are kind of hard to dodge. Because they split when they hit the ground. See, when I'm not acting like an idiot, it's not too bad. Now I get more health, so that's good. Alright, but we're not done. We have more sky lasers. There we go. I love this music track. Come on. There we go. Excuse me. Not too bad. The game doesn't really ramp up its toughness until, well, until the next stage. The next chapter. My friends are captive, neither alive nor dead, in the void between here and the ethos. I must keep running or I'll share their fate. So here we see synthetics harvesting what they call essence from these humans. Essence is kind of like the base substance of being, I think, and they use it to power the machines. of those. Now we have more sky lasers. You can get the sky laser to blow this thing up. There we go. That's better than nothing. It's no swag blade, but it'll work. Alright, let's keep moving. Not doing too bad here. What's next? Ah, this guy. Gonna shoot at me. There you go. One big jump over all three of those. Oop. Oh well, got hit at the end, but it's okay. So at the end of our level, we're gonna be fighting the person who is launching those sky lasers at us. Can I reach it that way? Oh. There we go. I don't need it anyway. That's okay. Damn it. Okay. They're coming faster now. Thank you, laser. Okay. Attention all civilians. This is an automated transmission. The city and surrounding islands have been secured with a safety perimeter. Please evacuate via train transit. Swag blade again. Yeah, let's do it. And there's a little... It's kind of a hiding box up here. Ooh, hello. I'll eventually be able to destroy that with a charge-up shot that I get later. And there's stuff up there, but I can't reach it yet. I don't think I can reach him from here. Oh, I can! Okay. Try not to get hit so I can keep the blade as long as possible. Come on. There we go. Oh, come on, I should have hit that. So I got one more hit with the swag blade. That's another weapon that you can use. It's pretty good, but I like the swag blade better, so we're gonna try to keep it for as long as we can. The trains have stopped. No one else is getting out. Looks like it's the end for us all. That one. Alright, sky laser up here always usually shoots me in the face without me. No more swag blade, that sucks. Alright, let's go on. That was terrible. Anyway, enough about me. What have you been up to? I feel like I'm just talking. I'm like hogging the whole conversation. I'm just gonna start over. That was terrible. Not yet, though. Come on, I know you're in there. Or maybe you're not. Okay. Better. So yeah, I've still got 2 on the swag blade, so I'm gonna keep it. What? There's something breakable down there? Can I get there? That's interesting. How do we get in there? I don't have my downward strike yet, so I can't do that. Oh well, we'll move on. I don't need the life anyway. If I can remember, I'll come back here and check that again. Alright, let's try not to get shot here. Yeah, that's better. That was close. I need another checkpoint. So, I'm about to get the downward strike. Here. As you can see, these little red floors here, you can bust those open once you get it. But, this is the... getting closer to the boss. Whoever is controlling the aerial weapon stalks his prey from the top of this building. Wherever he gazes, the weapon strikes. No one can dodge it. I've certainly been doing a pretty poor job of dodging it, but I wouldn't say I can never dodge it. I have over... yeah. So I think this is the boss here. Alright, let's see. Yep, here we go. Biohunter. This is pretty pathetic. I am realizing it's harder to talk while playing like an action platformer like this. Keep your mind on the fight, but you changed up there. Damn it. Okay. That's alright. We'll get the timing next time. And I get my swag blade back, so... I'm just gonna die a bunch in this game, and that's okay. Do better this time. Let our swag blade do a lot of the work here. Damn, it takes a while to shoot. Okay. Drop down. There we go. Man, there's a long delay on that. No, he's not done yet. Alright, big guy. Second form's not too bad. There we go. Free another member of our clan here. Dr. Projan steals our powers to augment his own. He seeks access to the secret safeguarded by our clan, the Ethos. Look for a shrine to help you remember. Alright, Downward Strike is ours. Okay, pretty cool. What else can we talk about? There is a secret down here, but I don't have the ability required to get it yet. I need something to jump over this giant pit. So we'll keep moving and we'll come back to that later. Alright, we are not quite done with Chapter 3. Here, next to the reactor, is where our master's treatments took place. The part of the facility that was below ground seems to be intact. I must investigate. So we're going to keep moving a little bit. We have one more new ability to acquire. I feel the essence of the fallen crying out in desperation, a plea from those prevented from passing on, stranded between life and death. A call to end their exploitation, to let them die. So I suppose that looks like you should be able to break it, but so from what I understand, the clan members that we are rescuing from Dr. Projan, they're being kept alive. Excuse me. They're being kept alive, and their essence is not allowed to move into the ethos. He's like harvesting their power for his own. Dr. Projan is for his own purposes. Oh, the top of that blew off, and it became something. Okay, cool. All right, we're going into this cave to get our next ability. We'll be going up there soon enough. Oh, it blew up. Oh well. Usually blow that up later, but it's okay. We can do it now. This is really cool. Like even the water and the swimming is very cool. Just everything about this game feels, you know what it means, like feels smooth. The controls and everything. All right, so we're gonna meditate. So look for a shrine to help us. Monkey Shrine. This is the Ethos. Welcome. Your fate keeps pulling you back into the eternal ethos, but you'll belong neither here nor there until your mission is complete. You and our master are lost between realms. Oh, welcome. Your sensitivity to essence has guided you here. Your gift is not unlike our master's. You'll have to wield it well if we're to restore the balance. In the process of passing, you somehow became shackled to the physical realm. This unique situation allows you to hear us like our master could. She too is trapped in much the same predicament. So it's kind of the storyline in this game is kind of sad. Like, people are being kept alive, including, well, in order to harvest their essence so that Dr. Progen can revive his daughter, who is the master of the clan. And you should be dead, but somehow you have Shadow here has been, as this guy explained, shackled to the physical realm. So in a way, your goal is to die so that your spirits can move on to the ethos. Those in our clan with the most powerful connection to essence are also most susceptible to it. Carried away by emotion, that was the downfall of our friend in red. I'm assuming that's Apparitor? Apparitor, yep. That impetuous fool. He wasn't satisfied with his progress, so he upgraded himself with machine bits. Without the Master and the Elementals, we might not have the strength to keep order. Through here is where our trainees are challenged. You remember, right? Maybe you can show them how it's done? Alright, there's our monkey. We're gonna have to beat him to the top. I've tried 100 times, and the cryptic hints sure aren't helping. But I'll never give up. Reaching the top before that monkey, nearly impossible. Realize there is nothing to hold on to. Let go and the world will carry you. I have yet to fully grasp the meaning of this. So about halfway up there is a guy you can talk to. He'll tell you that there's a trick that you can use to climb up faster. Now that we have this move, you can bounce off of these and kind of hop up. But I find it's really not, to me, it's really not necessary. The key is just to jump at the last possible moment between these blocks, and monkey's really not that tough to defeat. And you get an infinite number of tries, so, you know. And I messed that up. But yeah, the key is just getting the jumping down. And it's not too long either. That's the guy who will give you the hint. Oh, let's keep going. See, I'm already done. Not too bad. Slide on walls. Yes, please. And now it feels a lot like Mega Man X. If you've ever played those games, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And normally I would come up here and blow that up, but we already did that. I told my partner to keep going while I stayed behind. Hopefully I can still escape. Good thing we're trained in demolitions. Machines are at the entrance. I need to hurry. So now we can come back through here now that we have our wall climb ability. I'm going to divert and get some some essence here. I didn't know you could blow the top of this off. Anyway, now I do. So we're gonna grab this life here. Mega Man X, man. When that first came out, I must have beaten that game like 50 times. We rented it over and over again back when back when rental stores were, video stores were still a thing. Is our master truly gone? I never sensed her passage to the ethos, and I can't feel her presence anywhere in Mecha City. Shadow must have seen what happened. Even during our missions, he never took his eyes off this place. Here we go, Chapter 4, Reactor. And this is where the game takes it up a notch. Anyway, but before that happens, I'm going to end it here. Thanks again, for watching. Comment, subscribe if you want to. I'm not really doing this for a lot of likes and whatnot, but still, yeah, I mean, it helps me out, so feel free. Until next time, we'll be kind to each other, be kind to yourselves. Oops, sorry about that. And I'll see you next time.